Hello guys, welcome back to another, Spring Fnaf Reviews video. And today, I just got this in the mail. It is the brand new Circus Bonnie plush. So yeah, just got him in the mail today, just a few minutes ago after school. So we're going to be reviewing them. So first off, this tag is different. So as you can see, this one is, small, pretty, small, thin, all that. It's more of like a rectangle shape. My camera will focus. As you can see, it's been more of like a rectangular shape, which, is really pretty, just, standard. Whereas this one, at least compared to the tie-dye, it's a bit taller. The text is bigger, at least the Five Nights at Freddy's part. Just never really, it's always been like this. Well, maybe it's the same size, I don't really know. But I definitely do know the shaping of the tag is more of like, it's more taller, more square-like. This one's, a lot more of like a thinner rectangle. So just thought that was, there to point out. And as you can see, it reminds me of that the glow-in-the-dark Fnaf 6, merch box art, with the faded gray and, black tiles. I don't know if that will come across on, this camera. But, because, of how dark they are, they're barely visible. But you should be able to see them, just got the balloons and all that. So, yeah, so onto the plush itself. This is my favorite of the wave. Starting off at the ears, they're a little bit weirdly shaped because of the way, FI packaged them. The bells, they're flat, I expected that, because, things like, Liberty Chica's accessories, and at least they made them out of that Phantom boxing material, so they actually, look like shiny bells. So, and I do understand that, that would probably weigh down the ears, even if they were fully, stuffed with the actual plastic that, other Bonnie's ears have had. So, yeah. They're a bit small, but I think they work for this design. The printing is a bit weird, because down here it's fine, outside of the black outline, which for some reason they felt the need to do. Even though from, Chocolate Bonnie and, Spring Bonnie, they could do the buttons without the black outline. Like, why would you do that, Funko? Why? Anyways, yeah, and then the printing up here, it has, and up here you can see a little bit of white through, but it's just barely. So it's not as good as, printing on Blacklight Security Breach or AR or, any others. Yeah. So if you couldn't already tell, this is obviously yet another, that's weird. Check that out. Anyways, it's yet another reuse of the Spring Bonnie pattern, which they have used for every single Bonnie since then. I don't even think I can name a single Bonnie where they haven't reused Spring Bonnie. And here he is with the previous Bonnie plush, that being the tie-dye one. As you can see, just, another reuse of Spring Bonnie, which, it makes sense, because that plushie's amazing, and, that pattern just works, Oddly enough, I think they took a page out of, the bootlegs book. Because if you look at Shadow Bonnie, he's got that tooth, Whereas Funko, they did the tooth as well, but it's a bit different. It's not two pieces of felt or one piece of felt, with the line through. It's just one piece of fabric, which is embroidered. Oh, same thing with this. I thought this would be printing. I don't really, mind printing. I actually think it's fine. But it's just nice that they went the extra mile to, stitch and, embroider the clown, the mouth, the lip, whatever. This is embroidered too, same thing with the ears, the inner ear patterns embroidered. Well, pretty nice. The eyebrows are printed. This whole top section is printed, which seems to be a trend with some of these plushies, because on Blacklight Glamour Freddy, it's not really going to come across well, but this section all around, it's not just this that is printed, all around this top portion is printed, but none of the other black is printed. Which seems to be a trend with some of these guys, which is really weird, Funko. Why can't you just do that normal fabric? Why can't you just print on that blue fabric? Why do you need to print the blue on? That's just weird. It's fine down here, but still, it's just a little odd. The blue, it's just a lighter blue. One detail that I really do like, because he goes a lot more out with that clown detail than the others, is because he actually has that weird material that goes around the clown's neck, on their gloves. The paws are white, for the gloves. It's got this material on it, which I think is a really nice touch, and definitely makes him stand out from the other circus characters. He's got the nice big red nose. The white looks good. Overall, I just don't mind him. He's not the best, But I just, he's cool. He's a cool little guy. So, and his ears actually remind me of, they kind of look like smaller and thinner versions of Jack O'Bonnie's ears. I don't know. That's just the first thing I noticed when he was revealed. Also, I think the blue has changed. I don't know if it's just me going crazy or something, but this blue seems a bit darker than it was in the stock photos. Yep, he's got the nice bulging eyes, which are more like Wave 1, in which they don't have eyelids, which I'm fine with. So yeah, he's just a cute little guy. So here he is with the original Bonnie. He has come a long way. But the only real thing about head shape is that, his cheeks are a bit poofier, and he has a bit of a frown for some reason. Like, it's not that bad though, because, I was able to warp my Spring Bonnie's snout to not look as frowny, which is nice. So yeah, it's basically it. Nothing really else much to say. I don't really have any of the other Balloon Circus plushies. This is the only one I have. Here he is with the 2 pops, which I want to review all the pops together, which is why I've held off on doing a review on them. I don't have any of the Circus pops yet, but I do at least have a plushie from the whole line. Here he is, just with the other Security Breach plushies, because supposedly this is gonna be for Security Breach Ruin, or its own game that could be related to Security Breach, that Balloon Boy mini game that was in Security Breach. So yeah, pretty weird stuff. So yep, that's it. So yeah, Circus Bonnie. Overall, he's not too bad. Sure, there are a lot of plushies that are better than him. But, he's cool. I like him. I'll give him a solid 7 out of 10. So, yep. Out of all of the plushies, I recommend you get this one, because he's cool, He has a little head bobble. He's just nice. He's just a nice character. I do wish he had the bunny tail, though, because they were already doing all of this. Which reminds me of Twisted Wolf, because because no other plushie has this material. Kind of like, the wolf's fur coat. So yeah, that's really it. 7 out of 10. The eyes, actually, before I go, seem to be a bit more magenta than this. They just seem to be more vibrant. These seem to be more pale, or just lighter compared to these. So yeah, that's really it. The Funko, Fnaf, Security Breach Ruin, or Balloon Circus Bonnie plush. See you guys in the next video. Goodbye.